I thought I would give you guys a tour of my desk. I made this desk myself because I don't actually have a desk where I live. Right now I am living with my dad over summer break, and I don't have a desk, and there is really no point in me buying one because I'm going to be moving out soon. So I kind of made one out of bins in my room. And it doesn't really look like a desk when it's like this, but that's my cat. When my laptop is there, you kind of get more of the idea. So usually I have my laptop right here, where my cat is, and I'll sit here and I will do my work, and, I sit on the floor like this, and, kind of good height so I can see right at my computer, and, it's easy for me to type like this. Yeah, and it's good to be not on my bed because the bed is full of distractions like sleep and not doing work. The bed is where I watch TV and where I relax, and so I thought that it would be good for me to have like a place where I have to sit down to do my work. Okay, and so what else I have here is, so I have kind of this part where it's like my table, and then this part is where I keep everything that I might need. So, just making sure that you have a good enough view. So I have just some books and things that I use relatively regularly. I'm reading The Republic by Plato right now for a class, and then I have this. You can use a jar if you want, but I used an empty tissue box. I just keep my pens in here, pens and pencils, anything that I use regularly. Then I also have a notepad that I like to use. This is a guest check from a restaurant I used to work at. And then I have a bunch of journals. This is the bullet journal that I'm working on right now. This is the one that I'm going to be using next. And this is one that I use kind of for recipes and notes, various things. This is a book that my girlfriend lent to me that I'm reading right now. And then I have the notebooks that I use for class, the folder that I use for class, my sketchbook, a writing book just for writing ideas that I have typically, and then I have this, which is full of kind of organization and life goal stuff that I got with my therapist. I have this. It's a bag from the Modern Museum of Art, and I just have like all of my pens and pencils, tape. I have command hooks, I have extra notepads, a ruler, just various stuff that I would normally keep in a desk, but because I don't have any desk drawers, I just keep them in here. And like I said, I have this, which has all of my, all the stuff that I use regularly. So this is all extra pens and pencils, and kind of more crafty office supplies. I have this, which is kind of a pile of magazines and newspapers that I want to read that I just haven't yet. I've collected quite a few. I didn't actually know that I had this many. What I did last night is I went through all of my stuff that that I knew was kind of like all the papers, all the extra papers that I had, and I started separating them into various categories. I used this big folder thing, and I put old binder dividers in there so that I could keep all the things separate. So I have, what I used instead of writing directly on these tabs is I put some just tape on them, and then I wrote on those so that I can take the tape off and I can reuse the dividers if I need to, or if I want to change what I'm calling them. So I have miscellaneous, I have money stuff, that's where I keep like receipts and like bank statements. I have, what does that say? School. This is old schoolwork that I either want to come back to or I want to file before I recycle the paper that it's on. And then I have art and other things that I hang up on my wall. So, like things that I've gone to see, or artwork that I've made, or, stuff like that. And so I keep all of these in here, and then I also have kind of like another miscellaneous section of things that are like more serious, so I want to make sure that I know where they are. Stuff like like doctors' notes, stuff like that. Yeah. So I have all those in here, and then so I can keep them separate, and I just kind of keep it on this other part of the bookshelf, along with more bank stuff, because I just opened a new account. And this, which is just kind of a movable lap desk, so if I want to move away from this area, I have this. And then I also have these, which are my Good Day templates. I actually really recommend this, even if you don't follow it, because it's really nice to see kind of what an optimal day would look like. I have Good Day templates, and I have a Good Day template featuring work, because if I work during the day, then it interrupts what would normally be a good day, and so I have to change it so that I can make it work around my work schedule. So I keep these here because they don't really have their own place. So I just put them with the stuff that I haven't read yet, and I keep that right here. And that's basically it. I also wanted to show you all of the stuff that I'm getting rid of. These are all of the papers that I found and decided were not useful or necessary anymore, things that I have digital copies of, or that I don't need. I do keep a lot of my school notes because I feel like I will be able to use them again, or that I would like to at least have them, so that in the future, if I have a question about something that I've already taken, I can go back into my notes and look at it. And that's my cat. I'm planning to transfer all of my notes into Google Docs so that I have a digital copy, and so then I can get rid of the paper. And yeah, that's it. And oh, I forgot the cool part. Right up here, I have a cat bed that I made by wrapping a really soft blanket around a pillow. And so my hope is that every so often my cat Dora will sit up here and we can kind of coexist together, although the likelihood that she's gonna jump down on my hands and my keyboard is pretty high. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see how that works. Yeah, so that's it, and goodbye.